This is a severe weather alert from KSHB 41 News.
All right, thanks for joining us on KSHB 41 Facebook page here. Wow, what a day. Yesterday were talking about, we have this major winter storm. There's going to be snow to the north, ice to the south, and we were going to have ice changing to snow. We just didn't know how much snow we would get because when was the changeover going to occur? Well, and we were like, if it occurs at 6 in the morning, we could have over 10 inches of snow. If it occurs at noon or 2, we could have 4 or 5 inches of snow. Well, the changeover happened at 4 in the morning. So we are in the 10 to 15 inch snow range, and the polar bear was out and about. He feels at home there because of the way it's outside. It's definitely like the Arctic, and it is cold and snowy. The snow has let up a little bit. You can see the visibilities aren't too bad. It's about to increase again in coverage here and in intensity. So it is 18 degrees, the wind chill is 1, and north wind gusting to 33 miles per hour, and the temperature is only going to go down more. We're in a blizzard warning because the wind and the snow, blowing snow, are going to increase. We've already had 4 to 6 inches of snow fallen, and the winds may pick up to 40 miles per hour. Keep in mind the pets out there, and just don't want to have your pets out there at all. It's just really nasty outside, and if you do get them out, take them out, not for very long, that is for sure, even yourself as well. And because 18 degrees is the warmest for the day, and the wind chill is 1, it's likely the warmest for the day as well. Now, a couple of things. We're in a blizzard warning. It's only the fourth time downtown Kansas City has been in a blizzard warning. The last time, November 25, 26, 2018. I remember that one. That was Thanksgiving, the Thanksgiving blizzard, and it was significant. And then there was one in early February of 2011, and another one on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day of 2009. I remember driving to work in that one. That was not fun either. This morning, actually, it was easier to drive this morning than it was last night because the snow was on top of the ice. The only thing I know of that can work on a sheet of ice like last night is a Zamboni. That is about it. Other than that, there's just nothing you can do about it. The sleet and snow actually helped give some traction, but now the snow gets a little on the deep side, and now that becomes a problem too. So we are in this blizzard warning. This storm is not a small storm, as we've been talking about. It goes from winter storm warning from western Kansas all the way to Delaware. That is incredible. And an ice storm warning in southeast Missouri. At least we didn't have to deal with ice storm warning issues. Yes, we had enough ice to last us a lifetime yesterday on the roads, but not enough to bring trees and power lines down. And even though we're getting all this snow, it's not a wet, clingy snow and the wind's blowing, so it's not going to cling to the trees and power lines. So hopefully we won't have to deal with widespread power outages. I know there are some, but hopefully not as bad as it could be. So we're in this blizzard warning through 3 a.m. tomorrow morning. And here is Weather Track radar. And I took the snow color off. This would be what it would look like without any snow color, just the rain. And the reason why I did is because I want to draw your attention to Olathe, Paola, Ottawa, Garnett. These are convective showers. These are convective, very heavy, where they're yellow. Now, there's no lightning at this time, but those are candidates for thunder snows here in the next few hours as they lift north. And we've already had a few rumbles of thunder this morning. And so when you get into a thunder snow, the snow can come down at a rate of 2 to 3 inches per hour. Now, it doesn't last an hour, but that is really, really heavy snow. And this next wave is coming in. The sleet line is down near Pleasant and Butler and Clinton. Temperatures here all in the teens. And you can see this right here from Belton, Paola, Ottawa to Burlington, Kansas. It's lifting north into the city. So we've been in a lull where it's just been mainly light snow, but it's about to pick up again here as these convective, we call convection, or little thunderstorms, but there's no lightning yet. Doesn't mean there won't be, though, here over the next few hours. Very rare to see that in Kansas City. Now when we put the main snow color on, you can see how the sleet line has been sinking south, and that was the whole story as I was talking about. We were wondering if the sleet snow line, where was it going to set up? Well, thinking maybe I-70, so that's why heavier north of I-70, less to the south. But we always said it's the wild card. Where is that going to shift? And boy, did it shift south. And so not only does that put us into snow, but far northern Missouri, southern Iowa, some of that not reaching the ground, they're going to see less snow as well. You can also see other lightning flashes too. So here is the main storm right there east of Wichita, and this is going to track just south of Kansas City. So the dry slot right here, which would shut the precipitation off, stays to the south. So we have all this here, the calm ahead. The back edge of the last snow is western Kansas. So it's going to take the rest of the day and half of tonight to move through. This really is incredible. And when we look a little closer, I made the lightning flashes bigger. It's been scattered about all morning long. They're from Columbia, Jefferson City, Springfield, and then over towards the west too. There's still some there out to our west. And so as this upper level system goes right by us, you saw these convective showers are increasing. That's when it opens the door for some more thunder snows around here. It's not out of the question. So very, very interesting, very rare setup in Kansas City to have a perfect track of a storm, an organized storm, and it mostly snow. That is a rare event. This is incredible too. I mean, this is what's happening. It's 72 degrees right now in Shreveport, Louisiana. It's 5 below in Bismarck, North Dakota. And the storm is a bliss, 77 in Houston. Warm, moist air being pulled north. This is the warm front, and it goes over the cold air, creates precipitation. The storm itself is creating the rising motion, and we are just in the perfect spot. Fortunately, the Arctic air is taking over, and the warm, moist air is going to be moving away, and we're going to be dealing with some cold air for a while. The snow not going to be melting anytime soon. So as we look at the powercast, and after we get done with this, I'm going to see if there's any questions or can certainly answer them. And by noon, which is soon, we are going to be in what we call the calm ahead. There's the ice down to the south, and there goes the main system down to the south. And so by 3 p.m., the surface low is here. The upper level system is southeast of Sedalia. That puts us in the calm ahead. The wind's even picking up more. That's where you really get into the blizzard conditions. The heaviest snow will be over with 3 to 5 p.m., but it still may snow, although at midnight. But between 5 p.m. and midnight, even though it's snowing, you may not be able to tell which is blowing snow and what's actually falling, because it's going to be blowing all over the place. Now, by tomorrow morning, the snow moves out. Temperatures drop to the single digits. Still going to have some blowing snow. Wind chills like minus 15. Roads are not going to be much better tomorrow morning. And so, yeah, kids that are going back to school might have an extra day or two for your holiday break there, winter break, because just don't see how things are going to get cleared out by tomorrow morning. And then during the day tomorrow, only in the teens. If it were March or the end of February and the sun angle was higher, might be able to melt some snow, even with temperatures in the teens, because in the sun it could warm up to 32 degrees. These temperatures are taken 5 feet off the ground and in the shade. However, it is not the end of February and early March. It's early January, and the sun angles are really low. So not only is it cold, we're not going to get much help from the sun, and it's not going to be totally sunny tomorrow either. So we are looking at, this is the accumulation. This is something in my 30-year career I've never said on the air and been so confident about it. 10 to 15 inches of snow centered on I-70, and lesser to the south, 3 to 7 Garnett to Warrensburg, 1 to 3 Butler Clinton, because more ice down there. And you can see there's a cutoff right near the Iowa-Missouri border where just a few inches of snow too. So it shifted south by 30 miles, and we talked about how it could shift around, and that's also why the sleet snow line shifted south as well. And when you look at snowfall, so 10 to 15 inches of snow, these are the top 5 highest official one-day snowfalls in Kansas City. Yes, since 1973, records have been kept at KCI. Before then, varying locations, mainly around downtown. So yes, there have been bigger snowstorms. There have been more frequent storms over a foot, over 10 inches, just not officially at the recording site for Kansas City. Since 1888, we have had records kept here. So the number one day, number one, 16.1 inches, March 23rd, 1912. But on March 24th, we had 9 inches of snow, making it our biggest snowstorm ever, 25 inches of snow. But this has happened in one day. The second on the list, 11.8, January 8th, 1962, February 27th, 1900. This one right here is in jeopardy. So yeah, this could be the second biggest snowstorm for one day total in Kansas City's recorded history. Officially, yes, it has varied across the city. We know it can vary quite a bit across the city on all storms. And so very, very impressive. We may make history today. And at least, even though we had to deal with the ice yesterday, and it was horrible, there's no doubt about it, we don't have to deal with the power outage situation from it. It takes about a quarter to half inch or more for that, and that is in southeast Missouri. And that's why there's an ice storm warning there. And pretty much the freezing rain threat even south of here is over. It's really shifting to the southeast part of Missouri as well. So at least that. And so here we go with the forecast now to 5 p.m. That's when the heavy at times blowing snow might hear a rumble of thunder, and 8 to 11 inches on the ground by 5 p.m. Probably more like 10 to 12, because from 5 p.m. to midnight it will start to diminish, but you still get another 1 or 2, maybe 3 or 4 inches of snow. There's your 10 to 15 inches of snow. Blizzard conditions will continue, and then after midnight the wind will come down. The temperature will go way down to around 5 and minus 15 to 0 on the wind chill. The road's a mess. Storm total 10 to 15 inches. So on the super 10-day forecast, is it going to melt anytime soon? No, it's not going to melt anytime soon. Look at this, highs in the teens, lows in the single digits, even below 0. There is a system on Friday that could bring a little additional snow. It doesn't look like much. We don't see any big storms for the next week to 10 days, but we don't see any big warm-ups either. On this 10-day, there's no temperature above 32. We may see a few days here towards the end of the 10-day that get to 32, but my goodness, it is a long, cold stretch. The snow on the ground is here to stay. So kind of look here and see if there's any questions going on. Let's see if we can get this Facebook Live up here. So I can't really access it here at the moment. But yeah, what we're looking at here is a very interesting day of weather, possibly a historic day, and we will continue to have you guys updated on air, online. Meteorologist Wes Perry will be here this evening. He'll be doing some Facebook Lives as well. And so, yeah, have a great day. Enjoy the snow. Be careful out there. And have a great day. And probably going to have a snow day tomorrow. Have a great day, and we'll see you later today.
This has been a severe weather update from KSHB 41 News. Stay with KSHB 41 News and KSHB.com for instant updates and alerts.